Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 favorite fragrances I sampled in July. So stay tuned for that. And if you like the content, hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it, and it helps me grow my channel. Before we get into the video, guys, what was the #1 fragrance that you tried out in July? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, I tried a lot of different fragrances, and some of them I liked, some of them I loved, some of them I wasn't a big fan of. Today, I'm going to be talking about 3 favorites from the month of July. So the number 3 fragrance is Single Malt. I really do like boozy fragrances. I think they're probably one of my favorite genres of fragrances alongside gourmands, and this one is certainly no exception. It's absolutely beautiful. I really do like this one because it really reminds me of drinking a nice glass of something like Crown Royal or Canadian Club. So I am Canadian, as you may or may not know, and I really do like rye whiskey. I really enjoy it a lot, and this really reminds me of that a lot. It hits the nail on the head quite a bit. It has this nice, beautiful syrupy sweetness and this very nice, strong, boozy quality that smells like rye whiskey. It also has a little bit of cedarwood in the background, which I enjoy a lot. I do wish this one was a little bit woodier because I like this sort of imagery it conjures of a nice wooden cask filled with rye whiskey. But no fragrance is really perfect, and this is no exception. But this is a fantastic boozy fragrance. I enjoy it a lot, and that is my number 3 spot. My number 2 spot is from a lesser known house, Solstice. They have a lot of really great fragrances that are really awesome at creating an ambience and an atmosphere. And one of the ones that I tried from their house recently was Sano. This one is a really, really beautiful wood fragrance. If you like that smell of fresh cut cedar wood, the smell of sawdust, if you want to really get the feel of being in a lumber mill, sawdust scattered around on the floor, fresh cut logs everywhere, this really is that fragrance. So to me, it just is a cedarwood bomb. Very nice and smooth, has a nice creaminess, and it's of course very, very masculine because it is just wood pretty much. And it has this really stunning fresh cut wood smell as well. So I really, really do enjoy this one, and I think it's probably one of the best cedar fragrances, and I might even venture to say that it's one of the best wood fragrances as well. Certainly one of my favorites, and the price on these is very reasonable, so it does also come with a pretty reasonable price tag. The performance is good as well. I get a good longevity, about 8 hours. This is not a subtle fragrance either, so it is fairly loud. It's not an absolute beast, but it certainly has a nice arm's length worth of projection for 2 or 3 hours, and this does last easily 8 hours on my skin. Definitely good sillage, definitely a good scent trail, and if you really want to smell like a lumberjack, or you just love the smell of wood, especially cedar wood, this is a great choice. So as I just mentioned, I love boozy fragrances, but I also love gourmands. Gourmands are really where my heart is at when it comes to fragrance. I mean, they're my favorite class of fragrances for sure. I do like other kinds of fragrances, of course, but gourmand all the way. So, of course, I was very happy when I smelled this one, and this is Rose All Day by Gallagher Fragrances. Now, this is one that smells like a very rich, very sweet apple pie. Now, I know a lot of people compare Wajan to an apple pie. I don't so much get the actual apple. There is no apple note, and I personally don't pick up on apple. I get a lot of cinnamon, I get a lot of honey. It definitely smells like baked goods, and a lot of people that I've talked to have described it as smelling like the holidays, especially the Christmas time with all the baking that's going on. And I more or less agree. It definitely has that vibe. Definitely is one of my favorites from the house. But this one takes it to the next level. This one is absolutely stunning, and it smells exactly like a very rich apple pie. Very sweet, a lot of cinnamon in it, and definitely a very strong apple note as well. What's interesting is this also has a note of stainless steel in it, and it does certainly have that vibe to it. So it kind of gives you the idea of an apple pie in like a steel tray or something. Now, I'm definitely going to be doing a full review on this one, talking about it in even more detail than this, so stay tuned for that. But this I had to mention as my absolute number one for the month of July. Absolute gourmand lovers dream. This is one of the best gourmand fragrances that I've gotten my nose on. So if you also like those gourmand fragrances, go out there and check it out and let me know what you think about it. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.